man getting to start, Brandon Woodruff. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Check swing, and he went. And the count is 0-2. Got it. One up and down. Down to number 2 hitter, Kyle Teal. And first offering is fouled off. Line drive, and that's a base hit, and that's a 1-out single.
Batting third, the first baseman.
Pitch was on the outside, didn't go the other way with it, but still a nice job of using the big part of the field to find a hole. No way he hits it that well if he hooks around the baseball there.
Now here is Munetaka Murakami. Strike 2.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Line drive. Grabs it on the run. That's on number 2.
That was just a great jump and route to the ball. Well, it had to be. If he was going to cover all that ground and bring in that sinking liner, that's the way it had to be done. Nice job.
Colson Montgomery steps to the plate for the White Sox. Swung on, belted. That one back there, and a foul ball. This one in the air, center field. Freeland gets under it. And that's the 3rd out. Now it's the Brewers' turn. It's a scoreless ball game. You're dialed into the show. We go to the bottom of the 1st, and towing the slab here, Shane Smith. What do you got on him, Chris? Bryce Terang up now for the Brewers.
The second baseman, number 2, Terang.
Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. 1 away.
Batting second.
Let's take a look at the Brewers lineup. Here comes Christian Yelich.
Wow, that's 89 on the gun, and it's a changeup. It's like good hitting if you're looking for it, but because of the speed differential between the fastball and that pitch, really hard for a hitter to get on time with it.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
That one hammered, but pulled foul. Swing and a foul out of play. Two down, nobody on. Just misses the mark outside the zone. Right through there, got him. That's the 3rd out, inning over. Back here in Milwaukee, new inning getting started. Austin Hayes steps to the plate for the White Sox. And a foul ball. Now the 0-1. Swings through that one for strike two. Ed Drummond, our umpire behind the plate in this one.
Yeah, Boogie's a really fair umpire, both the pitchers and the hitters. So standard strike zone, he's consistent with it. And the great thing is you don't see players questioning the calls too much. So that's a good thing in this day and age.
Fights it off. He'll see another. The 1-2. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And there's one down.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Now at the plate, Luis Angel Acuna. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup. Acuna measures 5 feet 8 inches, 180 pounds, and they traded for him earlier this year. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. That hits the dirt. Now 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
2 outs, base is empty. So up now for Chicago, Lenny Sosa. Yeah, that's fouled off. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And he strikes out the side. Thanks for... Celebrating opening day with us here in Milwaukee, where the Brewers are coming off a season that saw them win 97 games and reach the NLCS before getting eliminated by the Dodgers.
Yeah, they put together their best regular season in franchise history. You got to chalk that up as a success for 2-time National League Manager of the Year, Pat Murphy.
That's the third, and that's a fair ball. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. And he'll reach second with 1 away.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one, ripped it down the line. Nice job of standing with mechanics.
Sal Freeland in the box now. Takes strike 1. In the air, left field. And there's 2 away. Now here's Jake Bowers.
The designated hitter, number 9, Jake Bowers.
Aye. Runner at second, 2 down here on opening day. And that's in there at the knees.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
High fly ball out into left center field. And that is that. Welcome back. Here's a look at this team's early season projection. In the air to left center. Yelich under it. And a quick out, number 1. So up next for Chicago, Derek Hill.
Number 25, Derek Hill.
Ball, that pitch is out.
And that is out of play. 1-1 now. Fouled off. He was late. And a ball and 2 strikes. Up the middle, and that chance handled. Not in time.
No, he's
safe.
Boog, that's staying within his game right there. I mean, this speedster gets the infield single, and now he's on base to possibly do some damage. I love seeing what guys like.
Runner takes off. Strike in there. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
You know what? I like the aggressiveness right there. It looks like it's going to be tough to score in this one. Really good pitching so far. So why not try to put some pressure on him and see if you can steal the bag, get in the scoring position.
This to third. In time to Vaughn. And now 2 gone. Kyle Teal will hit next. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Swung on, belted. Carrying well. And it is gone. He'll take a jog around the bases. His first homer of the year, and the White Sox jump out in front. It's 2-0. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off.
Next to hit, Munetaka Murakami. And it's fouled away. Bases empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here on opening day. And it's through for a hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going. Colson Montgomery steps to the plate for the White Sox. Fly to center his first time. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Here's your 1. Late with the swing there. 2 runs across in the inning. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Catcher has it, fires to first. And it's in time for the 3rd out, so that'll end the inning. But the White Sox with a 2-run homer. It's now as we go to the last of the 3rd. Up now for Milwaukee, Joey Ortiz. Fouled off down the right side. Going 2 now. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Hill moving under this one. And there's 1 down. So digging in, David Hamilton.
Number 6, David Hamilton.
Shortened the bunt and missed it. 0-1. Swings through that one for strike 2. There's a swing and a drive. Way back there. And that one is fouled. So we'll try it again. Got him looking. That was pretty nasty.
Man, just backdoored him with the breaking ball right there. And I'll tell you what, as a hitter, it looks like it's a mile away. So you give up on it, and then it just hooks around that outside corner. Tell you what, if a pitcher can make a pitch like that, you pretty much just have to tip your cap as you walk back to the dugout.
That is the inning. Back here at American Family Field. On to the 4th, Austin Hayes steps to the plate for the White Sox. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Comes up empty. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Up next for the White Sox.
So up next, Luis Angel Acuna. He's 0 for 1. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
The other way. Base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
He was all over that one. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
And here is Sosa to the plate. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Swing at a high fly ball, well struck. That one carrying. Going, gone.
Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
Andrew Benintendi steps up, 0-1. That one fouled off. And he grounds one back up the middle. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. And up next for Chicago, Derek Hill. A single and a run scored and a walk. That one fouled hard the other way. Late on that fastball. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Aaron Ashby, the left-hander, is getting that big fastball of his ready to go. Sproat getting loose as well. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there, and it wasn't like he was set up for it by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
My draw at the plate now as he chases after that one.
Filling up the strike zone hasn't been the problem so far. It's the quality of the strikes. That's been the real issue. And you look at the first inning, that's what we saw. Too many pitches out over the plate.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. But the White Sox with a 2-run homer. It's now back here in Milwaukee. Up now for Milwaukee, Christian Yelich. On the ground to the left. And it stays fair. So a runner aboard to start the inning. And now it's William Contreras. That one missed.
Ball 1.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
Runner! Yelich goes.
Hey!
Safe at second, and that was not close.
You don't usually see teams try to claw back into games by being aggressive on the base pass like this, but it's still early in this one. This kind of tells me they're going to try to tackle this one run at a time instead of waiting back for a big 3-run homer.
Big spot, and here comes Jackson Chourio. Right through there for a strike. One away with a runner at third. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Gets a piece and stays alive. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Good eye right there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Yelich takes his lead at third with one away. Got him looking for the K. And that's 4 strikeouts. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Andrew Vaughn now.
The first baseman, Andrew.
He's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Swing and a miss as he was out front. Swing and he popped it up. Murakami has a beat on it. And that is that. We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th. Aaron Ashby.
Bringing in the lefty with a left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Foul ball.
You know, these White Sox really impressing me with the quality of their bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in, so I'd say mission accomplished.
Cut on and miss, struck him out, and the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
Up next is Chicago.
So digging in, Munetaka Murakami. He's 1 for 2 so far in his debut.
First big league game, check. First hit, check. First multi-hit game, that would be nice. We'll see.
And there are 2 outs. Colson Montgomery steps to the plate for the White Sox.
Colson Montgomery.
And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Here on opening day. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Swing and a miss. Had him out front for strike 3. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Up now for Milwaukee, Sal Freeland.
Now, Freeland.
And first offering is fouled off. Foul ball there. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Great effort, but no throw. That's an infield single.
Up next,
so man aboard. Next to hit, Jake Bowers. And he hits a ground ball right side to second. There's one, and that's a double play. Wow.
Really nice play there at second. He knew he had to get rid of it in a hurry, and that's a play that he's probably practiced thousands of times from growing up to batting practice and into these big league ball games. Really good job.
Ortiz in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike.
Now this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. Brings it in. That is the inning. He continues to roll. We're back with a look at key moments so far in this one. Austin Hayes steps to the plate for the White Sox.
Number 21, Austin Hayes.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. So up next, Luis Angel Acuna, 1 for 2. In the dirt. Fought off foul. Hayes gets his lead at first. Nobody out. And he can't make the play. He won't get back to first in time. And so they end up with some speed on at first. Puts the tag on him, and it's a double play. So up now for Chicago, Lenny Sosa. He had a big swing back in the fourth, a two-run homer, and that helped them get the lead.
And what a swing it was, Boog. Poetry in motion. And those are the type that you hardly feel when you connect with the baseball. Just so smooth, a great feeling off the bat.
Swings through that one for strike one. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup. Ground ball right side. Terang over to first in time. And that is the bottom of the sixth. Up now for Milwaukee, David Hamilton. Swing and a base hit. So now back to the top of the order.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Now it's Christian Yelich. Check swing, and he went. That's strike one.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
On the ground, right side. Makes the sliding stop. Over to first. Nicely done for the out.
Just so impressed with the movement on that play. Footwork was excellent. The arm strength was there. And, of course, the most important part was getting the out.
Contreras in the box now. Takes strike one. Man on second, two down. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. Make it. Welcome back. We're in the seventh. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Jared Koenig.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. It seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
That one ripped left field. That's back there. See you later. A solo shot. His first homer of the year, and they add to the lead. It's 5-zip.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there.
So digging in, Derek Hill. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Lined into right. Misses the ball, and it falls in. So now back to the top of the order.
Everything came together for him. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit.
Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
Clearly not content with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead in today's game, and now they've got a good chance of adding on.
Throw to second, safe. Man at second. Runner goes again. Next offering is foul back. The 0-2. Runner goes again. In there for strike three. Throw to third. Save. That wasn't close. And now he's up to 3 stolen bases in the game. Here's the catcher, Kyle Teal. He's already homered here in this one. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. One away with a runner at third. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a pop-up. Ortiz under this one. 2 down. Now, Munetaka Murakami. He's 1 for 3, picked up his first major league hit earlier.
Well, there's no time for him to be reflective right now, but you know he will be later on. The pressure's off a little bit with that first knock out of the way, though.
Way out front for strike 2. And that's outside. And the count is 1-2. Backed off the plate that time. Hill at third with 2 away. Swings and misses. Inning over, and it could have been worse. But the White Sox get 1 on a homer, and the lead is down. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
The right fielder, Jackson Del Rio.
Chorio leading things off and takes a strike.
Pretty amazing, his first pitch strike percentage, over 90%. You know you're getting something in the zone first pitch. So if you're a hitter, got to be ready to let it fly, even though he's had a lot of success on that first pitch of the at-bat.
This one in the air, center field. Acuna moving under it. And there's 1 away. Next for the Brewers, Andrew Vaughn. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Next pitch is downstairs.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touching it.
Stays alive. That's ripped into the outfield. 2 up, 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Sal Frelick up now for the Brewers. And a big swing and a miss.
So impressive how the velo is still there even this deep into the outing.
And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-2. Just missed. And downstairs.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown.
That is the inning. Still in. Back here at American Family Field. Their offense has produced a lot of hits so far, as we see from the spray chart.
Yeah, it looks like they've been spreading it out pretty well in this one, Boog. Spraying the ball all over the yard. Good team effort at the dish.
And the 0-1. That one lifted to left. Yelich on his way over. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And now it's Austin Hayes.
Chicago,
1 for 3.
Number 21, Austin Hayes.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. On to first. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th. Manager out. Here comes the new arm for the Brewers, DL Hall.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Tosses to first, and the inning is over. Jake Bauers now at the plate. Ripped, but it curls foul. The 0-1. On the ground to third. And it gets by him. So a man at first. Stepping in, Joey Ortiz. Check swing, and he went 0-1.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
The 0-2. Out towards right center field. Hayes under it. And there's one down. So up next, David Hamilton. In the air, right field. 2 down. Bryce Terang at the plate now, the former first-round pick back in 2018. His dad, Brian, played in the big leagues. He was an outfielder with the Mariners in 1993 and 1994.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches down an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle, hope he gets a mistake.
Swing and a high fly ball to left. That is the inning. 8 innings. We go to the 9th. So up now for Chicago, Lenny Sosa. And first offering is fouled off. On the ground. Fair ball. Can't glove it cleanly. Benintendi to the plate. He's already homered in this game. Swings through it for the K. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. 1 out man at first. Derek Hill getting ready to hit. Popped up to the left into foul ground. 2 away now. So back to the top of the order.
10,
stepping in, the White Sox leadoff man, Chase Meidroff. 0 for 4 with 3 strikeouts, and he's grounded out. Ripped on a line to center. And that is that. Bottom of the 9th. Up now for Milwaukee, Christian Yelich. There's the strike.
Some hitters are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
0-1.
And that one hammered. That's back. Pulls it in on the warning track. Next for Milwaukee, William Contreras.
The catcher, William Contreras.
1 down, base is empty here in the 9th. And that skips into dirt. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Just 1 out remaining for the Brewers.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
Foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. They're down to their final strike.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Just off the outside part of the plate.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
Good job to fight that one off. The 1-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Another 1-2. Ground ball up the middle. Throw to first. Ball game. And And the White Sox collect their first win of the season.
It has become increasingly difficult to throw a complete game shutout.